I'm Russell Aquino. This is the activity from the subject data mining. So, given the first exercise, let me read first the problem. Given the side length of the triangle, A is equals to 122, B 22, C equals to 122, assigned to variables area and perimeters as the following computation based on the Heron's formula and print the results for the following variables. So this is the code. So I'm gonna import math, then set the four variables, which is the A, B, C, S. A is equals to 122, B is equals to 20, 2, C equals to 120, and S for the formula A plus B plus C divided by 2. Then I put the variable area is equals to S times S minus A, which is the 122, times S minus B, which is the 22, times S minus C, which is the 120. So that's the formula of the area from the given problem. Then I put the square root 1 is equals to math dot square root open and close parenthesis area, so that the answer from the area will be square root, will get the square root of the area. So after that, I put the print, which shows the answer from the above codes. So print open close parenthesis S equals to %d %s. This S is the string, then %d is the integer. It calls the string S. Then there is %s. So, and there's also another print open and close parenthesis, double quotation area is equals to %d, then square root 1. Then the answer is, when we run this code, the result is S is equals to 132, area is equals to 1320. So the second problem, given arguments P, Y, R, calculate the monthly payments you would have to make over Y years to pay off P dollar loan at R% interest compounded monthly. The formula is shown below. So the code here is, so basically, I declared again P variables, 5 variables which are P, Y, R, and R. P is equals to 122, Y is equals to 22, R is equals to 120, and is equals to formula 12 times 22. R is equals to 120 divided by 12 times 100. So I'm gonna put payment is equals to formula P times R divided by 1 minus 1 plus R times negative n. So this formula shows that the codes to get the problems above. So we put print here, print total payment is. So as you see, there is a double quotation which declared as text, then comma payment. So this shows the total payment, text total payment, then the word payment, which is the payment above, that has formula to compute. So the answer is total payment is 1220.0. So the answer is not the same as in the answer above. Oh, but I think the codes is the same. The code is correct. So that is my answer. So as we go on here, the third problem. Just write a function that adds 1 to all even numbers on this list. Given the list of a 11, 6, 5, 7, and 10. So here are the codes. I put print, then write a function that adds 1 to all even numbers on this list. Just to show the question. And I put xlist as the variable for the numbers. Then print xlist. Then I set 5 variables for the numbers that are 11, 6, 5, 7, and 10. Then I put print answer. Then the codes here I inputted. If a %2 is equals to 1, then it will print a. So the same thing I did in the 4 variables, which are the B, C, D, and E. So this code will catch the odd number. So if this a, which the value is 11, %2 equal to 1, %2 is divided by 2, then with the remainder of 1, it will print the value a. So if the number, if you divide this 11 into divided by 2 is with a remainder of 1, it will print the value. So we will be expected that this value a will print the 11. So the same thing I did in B, C, D, and E. So the answer is 11, 5, and 7. So it catches only the odd numbers. So the variables A, C, and D. So the even numbers will be expected to put +1 for the clarification for the problem. So that's all for the third problem. Then jump into fourth problem. It says here that write a function that checks all values in list and then prints out the string relative to its value as indicated in the figure below. Note if it touches the border, it should print border. So given the number 50 is out of range, below -50 is out of range, above -50 is negative range, above -50 and below 0 is negative range, and above 0 and below 50 is positive range, and above 50 is out of range. So here are the codes. I put list underscore list is equal to 4 numbers, and then print list. I put variable n is equal to integer, because integer, uh, this problem is composed of of numbers. So input a number, um, colon t, for the code of a text box. Then if n is greater than 0 and if n is equal to 50, then print n, which is the number, with follow up with following with a word border. L if n number is less than 50, then it will print n, the number, with a text or character positive range. L if print else, then print um, n, the number, is equal to out of range. L if n, the number, is less than 0, then and if n is equal to negative 50, print, then it will print number with a word border. And if n is greater than negative 50, the expected answer is negative range. Else, if not, print n out of range. So this else code here, it means if not, from the word itself else. So then else print n out of range. So let's try. So let's try negative 50. So as we expect, negative 50 is a border. Let's try again. 100. Then the 100 is a out of range. Let's try another one. Negative 49. So the negative 49 is a negative range. So that's all for the codes for the solution to the problem. Thank you very much.